Welcome to StenchCast.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to StenchCast. We are your hosts, Pench.
And Smench.
And what a wonderful day it is. It's a very stormy day. You might hear some thunder cracks throughout this episode. But it's summer. It's May. And you know what that means. I get 4 months of procrastinating YouTube projects.
Amen.
Until something like comes along that I'm really passionate about. But, yeah, I have just finished my sophomore year at the university that I attend, and I'll be a junior next year. We have a townhouse, me and my roommates, and it's a really sweet deal. We get our own kitchen and everything. I've talked about this the last time when right before we moved in, and we, just like last year, were very much on top of getting our townhouse again. We didn't think we would get the same one or even the same building, but we ended up getting the exact same one, which I'm very happy about. But yeah, I haven't really been up to much besides that. We finished up Expert Realism. We'll talk a little bit about that today, probably, if we don't forget. We will. We are StenchCast, after all.
You know what you're watching.
All 10 of you.
Yeah.
That might be generous. But either way, Joe, how have you been? Catch us up on some stuff you've been doing this year.
Yeah, of course. This year I turned... So thank you for tuning in to StenchCast, everyone. It was a short episode, but I hope you enjoyed.
Oh, old habits die hard.
We're back. We are back. But yeah, this year marks my 21st year on this planet. And to celebrate...
I'm going back to Viltrum.
Yeah, and I'm going to get the shit kicked out of me as my coming-of-age ceremony.
A little late, but, you know, it's what it is.
Yeah, that's how it is. But, no, actually... For real,
as soon as you join back, the fucking picking up is immediately broken again.
Yeah, that's too bad. Too bad, so sad. It's alright. But yeah, I took off pretty much the entire month of YouTube, and then it ended up just spiraling into complete laziness. Not fully just pure laziness, but like I had some IRL stuff that I was catching up to me. I had to get some shit done, and it kind of just gave me an excuse to be extremely lazy, because I'm like, oh, well, I have to deal with this, so I can't do YouTube. Oh, I have to do that, so I can't do YouTube, and it spiraled pretty, like, really out of control. But for example, back in January, even, when I made a post about, like, how I'm turning 21 in February, I'm not going to do much. I think Expert Realism might have been... Yeah, Expert Realism was like in January, I think, or very early February I uploaded. I don't remember when. But during January, my cat decided she was going to just eat some random fucking garbage somewhere. Still don't know what it was. And I didn't realize she had done that yet. So come the next following few days, where she started just throwing up constantly everywhere, it's like, oh, okay, this is interesting. Now I have to take you to the vet. You know, a couple x-rays, not a couple, but one x-ray later, and a couple of enemas to clear out her fucking clogged ass.
How the fuck do you give a cat an enema?
Well, they did it, so, you know. But she ate something that she wasn't supposed to, because she does that. She loves to eat, like, chew on plastic and eat it, and I have to, like, chase after her and make sure there's not fucking plastic on the floor, which is harder than you think, especially when there's, like, little tiny pieces of, like, you're trying to open something and, like, a tiny piece rips off and you don't realize and you leave it on the floor. Yeah, she'll eat that, so you gotta make sure to pick that up.
And then I imagine catching her is also a fucking nightmare, because Joe's cats are very tiny. They are fucking small. They're grown, but they're fucking tiny. They just never really grew out of their kitten sizes. And Joe is a 6 foot tall man.
Yep.
Like he. Okay. We're doing this right now? I accidentally shot the person that I was trying to deal to. But I got the money anyway.
So for those, so today is, since it's storming, we decided to both record, and I think, you know, hopefully we don't lose Jordan's footage because he's the one you're going to be seeing his view today. But I was going to delete mine after this, but I might have to keep a little bit of it because I just walked up and saw you just opening fire there, and that was that was like the perfect angle. So I might have to send you that clip if all goes well. But anyway, back to the cat story. But yeah, she, you know, ate some sort of small, more than likely some bit of plastic, and it just clogged up her entire system. So anytime she would eat food, she couldn't like keep it down because there was nowhere for it to go. So she had to throw up, and she would just throw up her food consistently. So you know, I took her to the vet. That's like a shit ton of money gone. That was nice to start off the year with.
Yeah, vet bills are fucking insane.
Yeah, that was.
I'm very lucky that. Oh, I forgot to talk about that. Add that to the list if I forget. Ellie, my two dogs. Thankfully, I haven't had that happen yet.
Yeah, that's a very good thing. But but yes,
You're not fucking. That was
that was a nice time. And then of course, February rolled around. It was my birthday. Went out, got some alcohols, and had some good times. You know, we played some Rainbow Six Siege in the Discord call while I had some drinks, and we had some good nights there. I do have, I mean, I've been saving up a bunch of Rainbow Six Siege clips in general, and just clips of other games, but there are a decent few drunk clips that I have saved up now.
I forgot
when they'll
about
come
that.
out, who knows? You know, you might not see them for like years, but they should come out at some point.
Maybe.
So look forward to that. Maybe. You know, we try to be optimistic here. So yeah, but that was like the first thing, and then there was something with this. I had some bullshit going on with T-Mobile, which I honestly really don't want to get into right now because it's such a fucking mess with that. But I had some issues with T-Mobile, which I don't even use their service anymore, so it's fucking complete bullshit there. And then just so much random shit going on, and then all that while also being like, oh, well, I have to get videos out, and then that's just not happening.
Yeah.
Oh, as well as after I got Expert Realism finished. Well, we got Expert Realism. Well, and I got Expert Realism because you had yours, I think, finished before I did.
Yeah.
But once I got it finished,
I did pretty minimal editing.
Yeah, but once I had it finished, I got pretty burnt out with making YouTube videos, and stacked that on with all the other shit I was going through there. Everything kind of just halted in YouTube. And I made a post just a little bit ago on my YouTube saying like, oh yeah, new video, new StenchCast, come back, yada yada, whatever. But I saw the post I made back in January. It's like, oh guys, I have so many things planned for this year. It's gonna be epic. It's already May, and I haven't posted shit.
Yeah.
But we do have some epic stuff hopefully coming out. I plan for maybe a few payday videos coming out, which is what's coming out. Well, it's already out by this point. It came out Friday. I plan for maybe one more. I don't think two, because we played like 3 different missions, but there's one mission on our favorite map, the bank, where it was honestly pretty fast. So I don't know if that's really gonna make a video, or if I'm gonna shove it in with the other mission we did, or what. Or if I'm even going to make another video in general on payday, but...
Yeah.
One thing I am going to make a video of, or probably a series, hopefully, depending on how it is. Subnautica 2.
I'm right.
I bought it. I pre-purchased it. I bought it, pre-purchased it for Jordan here, and
Thank
that's
you.
coming out tomorrow.
I owe him 30
It'll
bucks
dev-
when I start working, which will be
yeah.
probably by the time this episode comes out, but obviously that first paycheck won't hit till like 3 weeks later.
Yeah, but that's just how it, I mean, if you get YouTube, well, actually, even YouTube, the paycheck's not gonna hit till fucking next month. So
Yeah.
but yeah, it's all right. But I'm definitely going to try and make a series out of Subnautica there, Subnautica 2, because it's co-op. I love the first game, great game. I haven't played much of Sub-Zero, but I do want to try it out. Oh shit! Hold on.
I've heard it's not the best.
Yeah, but I don't know. I have some high hopes for Subnautica 2. Well, maybe
Me
I should
too.
turn it
No,
down to just
Subnautica 2 looks fucking
good hopes.
awesome.
It looks awesome. Co-op is just so good. 'Cause
Which
I know there's a co-op mode for Subnautica 1, but I haven't tried it myself. But
oh really? Like a mod or
'cause-
what?
yeah, it's a mod.
Okay.
But
I was gonna
I
say.
mean, for Subnautica 1, I don't. Co-op isn't like. It wasn't made like designed with co-op.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. But very excited for that. That's going to hopefully be a good series. And then whatever other shenanigans we get up to this year. And I don't know what videos you have in store.
Well, real quick, going back to the Subnautica thing, I wasn't that big of a fan of Subnautica 1, which, I know heresy, but I don't know, it just didn't really capture me, but I think with the improvements coming with Subnautica 2, and the fact that me and Joe will be able to play it together, I think that's going to be a lot of fun, either way. But, yeah. As for videos I have planned, I am very heavily thinking about making a video on The Last of Us, the game. For one of my classes, first semester of this year, I wrote an essay about Joel specifically. And the whole time I'm writing, I'm like, yeah, I could definitely turn this into a video. I could absolutely, like, this is my whole style of writing, is an essay and then you turn it into a video.
A video essay.
Yeah, the essay becomes the script, more or less.
I mean, yeah.
But
That's why it's called that.
yeah. But yeah, that's all I have planned for the moment. Though one thing that I'm excited for the possibility of is Joe may or may not be joining me for a bit of Halo CE co-op. And if he does, I mean, it won't be my series, but if he does, then the second possibility is that he will be making a series out of it.
Indeed.
Me and him playing Halo CE. And then
On the
obviously,
hardest difficulty.
yeah, no, in like a few years, in a few years or so, maybe, if we decide, would you fuck off, you nosy bitch? God damn. They're fucking everywhere. It's pissing me off.
They're everywhere. They're in the walls.
But, yeah, no, if Joe decides that he likes it enough, we could absolutely do challenge runs. I plan on having us play on maybe the 3rd difficulty for CE. Joe's never played it, so we'll see. But,
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, that wasn't even... What?
Yeah? Now he's confused.
Did you have a deal with Peter?
Nope, I had a deal with Beth.
Apparently the mere act of me talking to Peter was enough to rouse suspicion from the police. I had one with Kathy, and I only just realized that wasn't Peter. I know his name is Peter File and all, but what the fuck? But in any case, yeah, maybe if Joe decides he likes Halo enough, then we'll do a funny challenge run. I would love to take him through a Halo 2 lasso run. See how long it takes for him to lose his fucking mind, because that's a whole different monster compared to expert realism. That shit's just blatantly unfair. There are issues with Left 4 Dead 2, with like lag and different bugs. With Halo 2's lasso, it is literally just fuck you. Like, the difficulty is deliberately tuned to be like, yeah, no, you're get the fuck out of here, buddy. What do you think you're doing?
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be on Joe's channel, obviously, because as I've said, unless something changes within the next few years, I'm done with gaming content. You might see one every now and then, every once in a blue moon from me, but it's not likely. Did you have something else related to video shit, Joe?
Let me check my notepad. I've written down some stuff, and I'm glad I did, because I actually do.
Good.
Maybe not video related, but definitely YouTube related stuff. This is quite a funny topic, honestly. I think a couple months ago, maybe, I got an email on my business email for my YouTube channel here, and the contents were a proposal for a brand deal with, well, maybe not brand deal, I don't know if that's the right word, but some sort of brand incorporation with Raid Shadow Legends.
Holy
They wanted
shit.
me to do a 30-second short or some shit like that of their game or something, and they'd give me some money for it. My first ever, like, monetary brand deal sort of thing. And I left them on red because I'm not doing that shit.
I don't give a fuck if I get a sponsorship offer from Raid. I'm fucking taking it. I don't care.
Yeah, fair enough. But it was really funny seeing in my inbox a deal for Raid Shadow Legends. It really brought to light, like, oh, I really actually have something going here. Like, Raid Shadow Legends is reaching out to me. That must mean I'm starting to get somewhere. I'm obviously not actually anywhere because they give brand deals to fucking starving kids in Africa, but I'm actually on someone's map. That's pretty epic.
Yeah,
So
also.
that was quite a nice thing. I mean, I have gotten a few different like people reaching out through email, like some microphone company, which I kind of I missed that one. I didn't like leave it on red. I just didn't realize they'd sent me an email, and I kind of wish I'd saw it because reading through it properly, I discovered they were going to send me like a $200 microphone, and they just wanted me to make a video with it. And they were doing some sort of like promotion where they were sending microphones to a bunch of like smaller creators to do this promotion. And
Right.
I do kind of wish I had saw that in time, but oh well. I mean, my microphone. It's pretty good. At least at least I hope you guys think it's good, because otherwise,
I think it sounds
it'd be
good.
bad. Yeah, I mean, it's fucking better. It's goddamn pricey, motherfucker.
I know for me, the most common thing I get in Rainbow Six Siege for some reason is, why the fuck is your mic so high quality?
Your mama.
Yeah. Which,
That's real.
now that I'm saying that out loud, really feels like a and then everybody clapped Reddit moment, but it is true. Joe has witnessed it.
And then everybody in the lobby clapped.
Their ass cheeks, because they didn't have any hands. They were
That's
amputees.
right. Yeah. But yeah, I had the microphone thing, and then there was also a game company. Forget the exact name, but it was like Pixel Maniacs or something. The creators behind the game Chromagun, which I thought was a really good game. They gave me a key for the first game, which was really nice. So I got to play the first game for free, and then they also gave me, I don't know if it was like actually early access or if it was just like some, I don't know exactly, but they gave me like maybe it was early access. I don't know, but I had access to the Chromagun 2 demo, and they had like some sort of like competition, like speedrunning competition, and so I got into speedrunning that game, well, the demo for a little bit. I didn't win anything. There was like top prizes, like actual money time, but I never actually did that good. I mean, I got within like top 10 a few times, or maybe even top 5, but it was always immediately taken from me, as speedrunning leaderboards do. But that was also really cool. I'd planned to make a video on Chromagun or Chromagun 2, whichever one, but I never really got around to it, and it was... The plan I had for it was a sort of video essay type of video, which I don't really
That would have been
do.
interesting.
Yeah, because like it was gonna be some sort of like maybe review or something on the game. I don't remember exactly how I was going to do it, but I was like, this just isn't my style. And I've done like video essay adjacent videos before, like the funny TF2 undercover brawly video I have.
I think my
that's like...
favorite video essay that you have is how to make a PB&J.
That one's a really good one. That one's yeah.
And I think that is a very good expression of your artistic ability.
Yeah. Yeah, I was up pretty late at night writing that one, so...
No doubt.
But yeah, no, I scrapped it. Wasn't my style, and that's just
By the
how
way,
it's
is that
been.
your deal with Jesse?
Yeah,
Let me take care of that.
yeah. Well, someone was after me. It's also scheduled for the super late night, so it doesn't actually expire unless we go to bed.
There you go.
But yeah, so that video just got scrapped, which, I mean, I didn't really do much with it anyway to be like, oh, it's actually some, like, I can release it as like a whatever, like behind the scenes extra crazy time video. Not actually. Yeah, that Chromagun's honestly a pretty good game. If you enjoy Portal, you might want to check out Chromagun. It takes a very heavy inspiration, and I find it fun. I think actually the second one's actually out now. Like I said, I had access to the demo, but the game's like actually fully out now, I believe.
Yeah.
I haven't actually played the full release. I don't know if it's as good as the demo, but I imagine it is. But I think that's... Yeah, probably not.
Probably
Honestly,
terrible.
it's never. Yeah, for real.
Probably the worst game you will have ever played. Honestly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that was all the... Oh, and one other email I got on my business email was this... let me see if I still have it, actually. Oh, I just played a fucking Jacksepticeye video for a second there. That's my bad. I think it was... Do I still... Yeah, I do still have it. It's... I'm probably gonna butcher this name, but it's from a guy, Noam Migdali. And he was... Oh no, this is something actually different. Oh no, this is the Raid Shadow Legends one. Never mind. What was the one I'm thinking of then? What was it? It was... Oh, I can't think of it. It was something to do with, like, some guy sent me, like, analytics. Like, I think there's some sort of plugin you can use for YouTube that shows you, like, certain analytics of, like, videos and stuff, and all these different values and numbers and shit. And he sent me, like, this picture with, like, all these, like, lines and circles drawn across it, like, showing me different things. And he's like, your video is unoptimized, and I can optimize it for you. And it's like, dude, fuck off. Like, I'm not Mr. Beast trying to optimize every single aspect of my fucking YouTube video. Like, get off my dick.
If you look at Joe's thumbnails, we just got done talking about this because he figured out how to tag people as collaborators, and there's a video coming out soon.
Well,
on
it's already
Joe's
out by the
channel.
time this goes up.
But yeah, that's Ellie, by the way. I will talk about her. But if you've seen Joe's thumbnails, they're all like fever dream fucking uses of
Yeah.
like stock images is what I'm looking for. Jesus. And it almost looks like evil Mr. Beast. In the way that, like, you know, he's got the green background with the blue sky in most of them, but like something's just wrong about them.
Evil Mr. Beast.
Evil Mr. Beast, that's right. But yeah, no, I don't know how you can look at Joe's thumbnails and think, yeah, here's a guy who wants to be like Mr. Beast and optimize, quote unquote, his bullshit.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. But that was my email funny time.
Yeah.
Oh, but if you want to go ahead and talk about your dog, since she seems
Yeah.
to really want to be talked about, she's screaming at you from the
Very
other
much
room.
so.
Fucking
So-
talk about me!
This past year, my dog Lily passed away. She was, I want to say, around 15, 16 years old. Smaller dog, Beagle Bichon. I've always said that her parents were show dogs, but we've always had more trouble with her getting into the garbage than we've ever had with raccoons, despite the fact that I live in the dead center of town. She was a good dog, though. Very good dog. I loved her. But she passed on, and then in, I want to say April last month, we got Ellie. She is a purebred golden retriever puppy, and she's adorable. She's a fucking asshole, but she's adorable. And her and Raven, my German Shepherd Husky, they get along really well. I thought Raven would bully her, to be honest with you. If they weren't going to get along, I thought Raven would be the problem. But no, it's actually, she gets the shit kicked out of her by this little golden retriever puppy. She loves it, obviously. They are very healthy in the way that they play. It's the ideal way that dogs should play, where they kind of take turns who's being antagonized. They don't have a bullying play style. As much as I like to insinuate that Ellie is a little terrorist. But no, she's a very good dog, very sweet. And as you'd expect from a golden retriever, sorry, she is extremely needy, which I love in a dog. She will grumble and growl and bark at you if you are actively ignoring her. She will bite Raven and like climb her if you're giving Raven attention and not her. Even if like you're giving both of them attention at the same time, Ellie wants all of the attention. But she's a couple months old now. She was born in December. She's not full grown yet, and she's already almost as big as Raven. They're beautiful dogs, though. Absolutely gorgeous dogs. But yeah, no. That's my new dog. I might put up a picture if I remember to. If not, then sorry, not sorry.
Real.
But yeah, no, that's really it for animals. I've still got my two lizards. Well, my mom's lizards. Chinese water dragon. No. What is it? One's a leopard gecko, and then one's a regular gecko. But as for pets, other than the new dog, I think I've been kind of stagnant, which I don't mind.
Indeed.
What about you, Joe? Anything new in your world for pets besides your cat getting an anima?
Multiple animas, actually.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah, she's fine now, but She'll probably do it again if she has the chance, which, eat plastic, that is. That's,
No, we have a big problem with Ellie getting into shit too. She's very good with like going outside when she needs to go potty, but whenever she gets excited or startled, she does still pee herself a little. And today
Yeah.
she had something in her mouth, and I went to go chase after her, and she just kind of like balled up next to the stairs, and I didn't realize until after I had already gotten the thing out of her mouth. I think it was like a probably a piece of plastic, honestly. Why is there a policeman's corpse stretching across the entire map?
Why not?
Fuck. What the fuck? He's an alive police officer, and he just searched me. He's,
Okay.
like, tilted at a 90-degree angle. Alright.
Right.
He didn't find the contraband I have, but he saw the gun. Which, by the way, I sold one of the guns that I used to kill a shit ton of them to the pawn guy. And the bullets I used to do it, or the magazine I used to do it. Because I didn't have inventory space, and I've already got too much ammo in my safe. But yeah. What else is new, though? What else have
In
I...
general? Or...
Well, for me, one thing that I've been up to is I have finally decided to pull the trigger on getting into airsoft. I've bought a few things so far to kind of wade into it. I can't buy everything in one go because that's a lot of fucking money. But I've wanted to get into airsoft since I was a teenager. And I did find out there is an airsoft field only 5 miles away, so that's pretty cool.
Dang.
But yeah, I bought this beauty, which I won't show on screen because that would involve using my camera. But it's a Lancer Tactical Gen 2 AK-74, and it's got replica level detail. It comes apart the same way a real AK does. It's full metal with real wood furniture. I fucking love it, and it hits like a freight train, and in full auto shoots like a fucking minigun. And then I also have a vest, and some extra magazines that I got. So I've still got quite a few things to buy yet, but once that's all there, I can finally fulfill my dream of playing pretend war as a grown man.
There we go.
By the way, Joe, I don't know if you noticed, but I have added a few more decorations, shall we say, to the buildings around.
Yeah.
Including your bungalow.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Real quick, I'm gonna restart the game because the not being able to pick things
Wait,
up
not
is
yet, not yet.
really bothering me. All right, we're back,
Ugh.
and I can fucking pick up the trash in my apartment now. Jesus.
Epic.
But yeah,
That'll change.
one other thing that we've been up to is, I mean, we've talked about our gambling before. We've gambled on TF2, we've gambled on GTA. Of course, GTA not with real money. On TF2,
Our best
absolutely with
episode
real money.
Yeah, our best episode in StenchCast is us gambling in GTA and probably talking,
Yeah.
oh, that guy got hit by a car.
Probably threatening the dealer, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, there's another game that allows gambling that we've gotten into recently. Joe, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so it's well known, actually. Most of you probably already know, but it's the other Valve game, Half-Life 2, no, CS2.
Black Mesa.
Yep, we've finally gotten aboard the Counter-Strike train.
Yeah, and it's significantly more fun than we thought. When you're not getting banned, anyway.
Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong... Well... What the fuck? Oh, no, I did do... Okay, I'm stupid and dumb.
Alright.
But yeah, we started playing CS thanks to our buddy Gross Man. You'll never know his name. And we've
You'll
been,
never know.
we've been playing some game with him on CS2. We finally got off our Rainbow Six Siege addictions, which is just for the better.
Yeah.
Um, Instead, we got into Counter-Strike, which is just nowhere near as bad as Siege, and
It's very refreshing. Like CS2 does have some hit registration issues sometimes, particularly with the op. I have watched someone shoot a dude in the head while he's planting 3 times, and it just phases
Yeah.
through him. But it's significantly less janky than Rainbow Six. Like it feels
Absolutely.
very vindicating to play CS:GO, and suddenly like, oh, huh, would you look at that? My shots are landing. Who'd have
Yeah.
thought? Who'd have thought? Who'd have thunk it?
Who'd have thunk it? Very nice. But yeah, so we've been playing that, and we decided, well, we're playing it quite a bit. Let's put some money into the game.
Damn right.
And so we've bought a few cases, each of
Oh
us.
my fucking
Unfortunately,
god, these assholes again.
unfortunately, no knives.
Oh, there's so many of them. There's so many of them. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need help.
All right, I'll try and provide backup. I don't even know where you are.
I'm at the taco tickler.
On my way. Is it police or is it just?
Oh, it's many police. Mucho policia.
All right, I got 3 of them.
There you go.
All right. Is there? Where? Oh, there you are.
Oh, there's
Yeah, I
one.
think I got them.
Oh, it's a police car.
Yeah, I'm not how those work.
Oh,
What up,
I
Kyle?
just watched someone get run over by the police car. Ow.
Frank,
There's another one.
just turn this game into fucking GTA. Hey Beth,
Yeah.
yeah, we can get you some weed. Don't worry about it.
Fucking nosy assholes, my god. What were we talking about? CSGO. God damn.
Yeah, CS2.
Here you go, Kathy, you fucking rat. You have no idea the trouble I just went to get you 5 grams of fucking kush.
Real. Yeah, so we've been playing Siege. We put some money in, got some cases, and the best thing that we've gotten between the two of us. Well, actually, I think what's the best thing you gotten out of the cases? Do you remember?
I got a minimal wear Galil skin that's worth like $9.
What's the color on it?
I don't remember. I think
Is
it's
it a pink or a purple?
I think it's purple.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, because minimal wear pink, I think, would be a lot more. But
Yeah.
however, the best thing I got, it's not minimal. I think it's well worn, but I got a pink, the funny Shinobi Glock from the Fever case.
There you go.
And if you don't know what that is, if you haven't played the game or don't look at the cases, it just has like an anime girl on it, and it's worth like $6. So I am in the money
Yeah.
or whatever. I think overall I still have probably lost money, but that'll change when I put more money into it. That I'll totally get more money back because that's how that works.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we've been having good fun with that, except for, as you said, getting banned every so often
Yeah.
for mysterious reasons. Who knows how that happens?
Yeah.
But it's just, yeah, that's just how it goes. Yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles and whatnot. So, what else we got? We got, oh yeah, we'll keep in the vein of video games here, and I think a good topic would be the Minecraft server.
Oh my god, yeah, how the fuck did I forget about that?
'Cause we haven't
I mean,
played it
we
in a little
haven't,
bit.
yeah, we haven't played on it in a bit, but, because you want to wait until people get on to do the funny ender fight, but,
Yeah, I'm
what
gonna give it till like maybe
happened?
end of the month or so until we just say
Yeah.
fuck it and do it ourselves.
Yeah, which kind of happened last summer. Which we didn't end up going through with it, but it was still like, yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
But yeah, continue.
Yeah. So, if you watch StenchCast, you might know about this. If not, I'll give you a little refresher. I host a local Minecraft server from my own computer. Well, I have a separate computer that I use to host my own Minecraft server for me and my friends. Actually, you don't even have to watch StenchCast because I have made a video on it. In fact, that video came from one of the streams I did
Needs a
on
sequel.
on YouTube. Yes, it will get one soon. But I made a video of just a world tour of the world. It's in the style of those forever worlds you see all the time, like on YouTube, like, oh, my forever world, my forever world. But this is a forever server using the
Damn
create
right.
mod as the foundation of all the mods in the mod pack, and then pretty much every other mod, except for like a few, is just quality of life. It doesn't really change the game that much. It just like maybe optimization or something like shader pack. It's not that big of a difference. So at its core, it's still very easy to tell it's vanilla Minecraft. Um, or it's very, very similar to vanilla Minecraft, which
Yeah.
is what I was going for. Because I want, with a large mod pack, it kind of gets hard to keep playing it over and over and over. But with
Yeah.
vanilla Minecraft, it's always like you always come back to it. You always have fun. So I wanted to keep it very lightly modded. And just recently, past couple of months, we've come back to the server. Which I mean, we've been on and off really, but we really came back to the server just a few months ago, and we have made some exceptional changes.
Yes.
The world has developed extremely. We have also renamed a lot of the things in the world because they were not the greatest named. I mean, they were pretty
Yeah.
great, but not to be put
For
online.
the
I'd
streaming
say.
landscape, no.
Yes, that's not the greatest. I think there's still a specific sign somewhere that has a funny word on it, but
And just
I think
like,
that's still there.
if no one's familiar with what they were, none of it is like the N word or anything like that.
No,
It's
no, 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 no.
it's not like that. Don't worry.
No, it's a funny word that starts with R.
Arr, me matey.
Arg. Yeah. It's not robot. We don't do that. We don't do that kind of shit around here.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so we have funny. We've been playing on the server again. It's just me and Jordan because everyone else is too good. Not actually too good. The opposite, really. They're too stupid to realize how good the Minecraft server is and play on it.
Yeah.
And that's their fault that they can't enjoy such a fantastic mod pack on an incredible world that we have put together.
Very much so.
And it's really coming along because our plan for the world has been, we want to make. Right now we have two different like cities or pretty much towns at this point. They're pretty small still.
Yeah.
Compared to like an actual city, but we plan to develop these towns into cities and make even more of them because again, like I said, we only have two of them right now, but we plan to expand these further and further and make even more. And the idea, I believe, came from the fact that the Create mod has trains. You can build trains in Minecraft, and they actually run, and you can make like schedules, and you can have passenger carts, and you can transport items with them and everything. And it's so good and awesome.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, what if we had cities, and they, use these trains to get to each city, and they use the trains to transport items. You can import and export items like, an actual have like an actual real economy. And
Right.
so that's what we're kind of doing. That's again perfect for the sort of long form forever world sort of thing. especially with a server. And we've developed both of our towns very much, especially the second one. The second one I didn't even show off in the video I made.
Yeah, because there was nothing to it. There was one building that had started construction by my hand. But that was one of the first moves we made, was actually finishing that building.
Indeed.
And then also just fucking skyrocketing development in that area.
Oh yeah, we have multiple buildings now, and it is looking very proper.
Realty.
And one of the buildings that I built down there, which I think was the second building, it was a guild hall, which, started the movement to add another mod to the little mod pack we have. And that mod is called, I think it's like Bountiful Bounties or something. It's something Bounties. And what the mod does, which it's in the RL Craft mod pack, which is why I kind of got into it, because I was playing RL Craft for a little bit there. But it adds a bounty board that you can place down in your world, and it'll give you quests. So you can accept these quests, you just take them off the bounty board, and if you provide a certain amount of items, or kill a certain amount of mobs, whatever, meet the conditions of the bounty, you will be rewarded with, the equal value of, like, some other items. And what I did was I went in and I changed a bunch of files and shit, like changed all that around, and I have a completely custom version of this mod. Well, not custom version of the mod, but a custom configuration of the mod is a better way to put it. I have a completely custom configuration of the mod, tailored specifically to our Minecraft server, wherein instead of getting back, like, items and all sorts of random garbage for completing these bounties, you instead get gold coins and silver coins as well, or not, so iron coins, that's what it is, gold and iron coins, which are introduced with one of the additional create mods. It's not the base create mod, but the create mod has like billions of fucking other offshoot mods developed by different people. And I believe the one I'm using that adds in these gold coins and there's also like copper. Well, there's copper, iron, gold, and I think just netherite. I don't think there's any diamond ones or any other types, but there's just 4 different kinds, and I'm only using the iron and gold, at least for the time being. And I have it so that those are the only things you can get back as rewards for killing monsters or providing certain items in that. And, you can also set up shops with the create mod. I think that's actually base game create. You can set up different sort of shops in that. And so, I have it so that we're sort of developing a bit of a economy in the server. Well, we would be if more people would get on and, actually contribute to that. But the basis is there. And I also just wanted to add quests as a way of giving people something to do. It's like, oh, I can play on the server, but like, oh, I'm just gonna build. I don't want to just build. I got all the epic gear in Minecraft and we defeated these enemies. It's like, what next?
Yeah.
It's like, well,
using me as an example, I see.
Not necessarily. Honestly, I mean,
with the building specifically.
I guess, but I mean, that's pretty much all we've been doing is just building, which is all I really kind of want to do. Not all I want to do, but most of what I want to do for the server is just building stuff.
Yeah.
Which we have done plenty of. But again, it just adds something else to the mod pack. And again, it's ever growing. I mean, there's not really any reason to not continue adding mods. As much as I would prefer not to, because that means it has to be like, all right, well, now I have to implement it in the server. Now everyone who has the mod pack, which is not many, have to, download this new mod, and it's just annoying, especially if I do it and I, like, forget to tell someone, and the next day they try to get on, and they're like, what the frick, man, I can't get in the freaking Minecraft server. It's like, oh, yeah, sorry, I added this mod, and I'm gonna go through all this shit. But it's gonna be pretty epic when hopefully people actually start getting on the server and going through. But even now, it's pretty freaking epic. with all the shit we have, and
Yeah.
it's just so fun playing on it. Just getting on, freaking out, having freak, doing
Absolutely.
freak. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the Minecraft server. Do you have any other gaming relating topics we can go on? If not, we can change topic, do something else.
Well, there is a VR game that I was looking forward to pretty heavily. I was following the development of it for a while, and my enthusiasm for it just kind of waned more and more over time, mostly because the developers have just been very shady about it. And if you're at all familiar with the VR space, you already know what I'm about to say. It's Beyond Sandbox, which did release. It was delayed a week before release on March 27th, I want to say.
Something like that.
And, well, that was really fucking annoying. But it did eventually release a month later, and it was dog shit. I originally wasn't going to refund it, but I did because I'm a self-respecting human. And, yeah, it's just not very good. It's not polished. It's a lot of the features that they showed off in-game were either not present or just insanely over-exaggerated. The biggest thing I was looking forward to was the way that they had said they tried to mimic the Euphoria physics engine in the way that ragdolls have realistic, real-time reactions to trauma. Like being shoved or being shot, like in GTA 4 or in Star Wars The Force Unleashed, where they don't have set animations, they just kind of how do I say this? I mean, I'm just rewording the same thing I already said, but they react in real time. They get shot, they hold their shoulder and kind of stumble a little bit, except it was such a hollow implementation. All it was they would, grab wherever you stabbed or shot them or hit them or whatever, but that's all that would happen. That's the only way they reacted to it. There was no staggering, no nothing. As a matter of fact, getting NPCs to fall without actually killing them or knocking them out is next to impossible. The guns feel like shit. Aiming them is really weird. Your hand, especially with pistols, your hand kind of like shifts around constantly without you actually moving.
I just haven't in real life this. I mean,
yeah, your gun just kind of moves on its own, It feels like someone's grabbing the barrel and like violently jerking it around. That's a real thing that happens.
yeah.
But yeah, no, it's not good. And originally I wasn't going to refund it because I didn't feel like offended by how bad it was. I knew it wasn't going to be great. But I don't know. It wasn't very good. That's the most of what I'm getting at. And I did end up refunding it again. And I used that money to gamble, I believe, on CS2.
There you go.
So,
it was worth it.
I
You
did
got
also,
some of it back too.
yeah, one game that I've been wanting to give a try for a while that had a really shitty release was No More Room in Hell 2. And it's good. It's a fine game. I almost bought it. It was on sale during a free weekend, and I played it during that free weekend, and I was thinking about buying it. I didn't, because it just... It's a fun game, but once you've played, like 3 of the missions, you've seen all there is to see. There's not a lot to it.
Yeah.
The progression system is cool, and I would have loved to engage with it more, but at the same time, I know I would have gotten bored before I actually got any of the things that I wanted to get. So,
Yeah.
it is what it is. Yeah. That's all I have for gaming, really. Other than that, I'm very excited for Subnautica 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, that is going to be very fun. So the next thing I want to talk about, because I still have a few topics here, is so I think was it last week, or it might have been. I think it was like almost 2 weeks ago at this point. Our reluctant to call him dear, but our dear friend, Niall, had, text or made like a small group chat, a few people, including me, Grossman, and two of our other friends. Jordan wasn't in that group chat because, I mean, again, as I said, reluctant to call him, and reluctant to call him dear friend, but that's just how it is. So it was five of us, and we went over to his place because he lives with his grandparents, and they were out of town. So he was like, "Dude, party at my house on Friday," which doesn't mean shit. I think we've talked about Niall here a few times. I don't know how in depth we've gone, but so I'm not going to go too off the deep end here. But whenever he said party, everyone collectively was like, "This is not like, what does he think is going to happen at his house? Like, what does he think a party is that he's trying to throw a party with 5 people?" And it's just and the only thing I'll say is, if that night was considered a party by anyone, I am the reason that it was considered a party.
Narcissistic much?
Well,
no,
that's because that's because the sole person to have any sort of alcohol that night was I. And when I say any amount of alcohol, I mean half a handle of Tito's. The big bottle. Like, the biggest bottle you can buy. My inventory's full of guns, so I can't pick up this dead drop, so I'll have to leave a gun here. But I had quite a bit of alcohol that night. We had made tacos. I think he got the like a Taco Bell taco pack where it gave him like seasoning taco shells, which, again, if you have watched StenchCast, you know I love Taco Bell. And I might have to talk about it a little bit because there's a new item that's come out that I've been addicted to lately, but we'll get to that. Oh my god, I need fucking storage. I can't even fucking do shit around here. I need to sell my guns.
Yeah.
Holy. But yeah, so I have... We had tacos. It was nice. I had plenty of alcohol. And I can't fucking... Oh my god, this is pissing me off. I can't fucking put anything anywhere. But as the night kept going on, I kept getting more and more intoxicated, and it ended up... I ended up a bumbling moron, walking around shitting on Niall, as I do, but because we have a very, very interesting friendship, I would say. I do still consider him a friend, but I also openly shit on him to his face,
all right,
constantly. And
the meth exploded.
Okay. The meth exploded. You heard it here first, folks.
I took my fucking clicker off of the burner, and it just continued raising for no reason.
Real. Yeah, again, I do constantly shit on him to his face, but what I will say is it's not out of complete, like, being an asshole dickhead. It is absolutely every single ounce of it is completely warranted. Deserved. Like, it's hard to just say someone deserves to be shit on to their face, but if you were to meet this person in real life, you'd come quick to understand that it's something that should be done. But I'll leave it at that. And getting absolutely intoxicated throughout the night really amped that up to a 10. Like, normally I don't go too hard on him. I kind of just poke holes through any argument he has that both me and Grossman, Grossman especially, he loves to just absolutely deflate any sort of argument he could possibly come up with because it never has any sort of base to stand on. Um, and it's very funny watching that happen in real time. And I imagine watching me do it to him was like some of the funniest shit in real time as well.
Yeah.
I know some of our friends. Mad Max was there. I think we've said his name before, but I don't remember, so I'm just gonna keep calling him
We
Mad
have on
Max.
accident, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'll just keep calling him Mad Max. Our friend Mad Max was there, and I remember the next day. The next day I had work, and Mad Max works with me. Again, also, another topic I want to talk about. I have a few work stories I want to talk about. We'll get to that. But I saw him because he worked the morning shift. I worked the night shift. Thank God, because that was the worst hangover I ever had, and I barely survived my shift at work that day. But I went in and he was telling me he was like, he said he quoted something I said the night, and I just didn't. I have no memory. I had no memory of that ever happening. I was like, did I actually say that? And he was like, yeah, you said that. And I'm like, oh. Um, but he was. Oh, everyone just unanimously was like, you went so hard, and it was so funny, and I'd do it again. I would absolutely do it again. Um,
Amen.
and of course, I didn't drive there myself. I had one of our friends take me, and I ended up going home with Grossman. He took me home. Absolute legend, that guy. And
I'm thinking about the drawing he made.
yeah, that was so. He took me home. Was stumbling around. I think right before he took me home, like I'd stopped drinking a good bit prior to us leaving, but it hit the point where uh, I just shut off.
Yeah.
The microphone is being funny, but
Mine
it,
is
it
or
hit a
yours?
point. Mine is because I
Okay.
moved it, but it got to a point where it like a light switch almost that I just stopped remembering things. Um, and they described it as like I was like fent leaning basically on the couch, like half asleep, fent leaning. Um, and it really just was like the turning point of just I will not remember anything after this point, and I didn't. So I um I stumbled to the car with the help of, and then this is all like I was told this. I don't remember any of this. I stumbled to the car or around the house to the door first, and Grossman had taken one of the packs of the hard shell tacos from the taco pack that Niall had, because he wasn't gonna use it. We ate all the beef. Actually, I ate most of it probably, but in a drunken state, eating tacos over the sink. That was definitely an experience. And he took the hard shell tacos and he put it near the door. I think he said it was somewhere near the door before we left, and then they helped me to the door. And when we got to the door, I was so freaked out or like amazed or something of how the taco shells ended up at the door, and I was like, "How did the taco shells end up here? What is happening?" And then got me outside, stumbled to the car, and Grossman took me home. I remember he said it was very uneventful driving home. Like not really much happened, but of course, when I got home, I was still in this state of just complete non-existence. I don't have a trash can in my house. And that doesn't have to do with the story. I'm just talking about the game. But he gets me home, and he goes to open the door for me because I'm in such a state that I don't think I was able to open the door myself. And he opens the door, and I just completely like a waterfall just come flying out, face planting into my driveway. And my driveway is made of shale, which is just a bunch of small rocks. So I just face plant into my shale driveway. Definitely the best feeling you could have. And I'm just laying there, and he's trying his best to try and like get me up and get me in my house, and I'm making noises, just face down on my. And he described it in like a way that like my feet were still in the car, and my knees were bent at a weird angle and shit, and um it was just like really hard for him to get me to move. So he told me to like roll over to like actually get in a position where he'd be actually be able to help me up, and just started rolling, got me up, got me in my house, and I brought with me a jacket as well. And when I got in the house with my jacket and my alcohol in hand, um, I guess like not even 20 minutes later or something, like he got home, and I text him like, do I have my alcohol in my jacket? The things I walked into the house with, and like I woke up the next morning, my jacket was hung up, upside down and backwards. I don't know how, but
Yeah.
I hung it up, and I put my vodka on my desk, and somehow still thought to text him and be like, did I get it? Do I have those things? It's like, no, you left him in the fucking car, idiot. Like, just, it was such like, it was, it was a good night, but
Yeah.
that was the adventures I had of the party at his place Friday saga, which is what I named the group chat, because that's all he was saying. He's like, party at my place Friday? So that's what I call it, the party at his place Friday saga.
Amen. Like the triple double cheeseburger saga.
Triple double cheeseburger. Which, that leads me, a great segue, by the way.
Thank you.
The new Taco Bell item, not the one I'm talking
It's a
about that I'm
triple
obsessed
double
with.
cheeseburger.
No, I almost lost it when I saw this shit. I saw triple double crunch wrap on the Instagram for Taco Bell. It was like triple double crunch wrap, and I thought I was seeing things. I thought I was like dreaming or hallucinating. I was like, there's no way they have a triple double, literally word for word triple double crunch wrap. And I was like, there is no way this exists. It exists. It's a real item. I had it, and it's a crunch wrap. That's
Amen.
pretty much like it. I think it has like a bit more meat or something, but it's just a fucking crunch wrap, which it's good. Um, but the Taco Bell item that I am absolutely obsessed with, and that I'm going to get after we're done with recording here because I'm hungry, is the 10-piece crispy chicken nuggets combo. I mean, that's the whole combo, but the item is the nuggets themselves, which they've had the nuggets before. Fantastic item, just so good. They have the Hidden Valley Ranch sauce, which I believe before they had the Hidden Valley Fire sauce, which is like it just ranch mixed with the Taco Bell Fire hot sauce. But I don't think I actually had that, which I kind of wish I did. But now they have, when they brought them back recently, they brought them back with the Hidden Valley Diablo Ranch sauce, which is of course, just ranch with their Diablo sauce. And it is so good. But
Amen.
that's not all. That's not all, because that's not even the end of it. Because they added, well, not added, but they decided that wasn't enough spice. So what they've done is they whipped out the
They're
freaking
cocked.
evil secret weapon. They whipped it out, and they took the nuggets, and they have them in, what is it called? It's called Diablo Dusted Crispy Chicken Nuggets, and it's just their chicken nuggets, and they dust them with like this Diablo seasoning or whatever, and it's so good. It is actually like my favorite thing at Taco Bell to date. It is. I get it every time. I'm getting it tonight, and I get the combo with the 10-piece, which I think is actually like an online exclusive. But you get the 10-piece, you get 2 sauces, you get a large drink, and a thing of nacho fries. Which I like me some nacho fries. Those are pretty good. So all
Yeah.
those together make quite a wonderful and desirable meal. Oh, I love Taco Bell so much. But
Come on.
yeah, any other stories you have before I get into my funny work stories?
No. No, I'm fat, but I'm not fat enough to pay attention to menu items, so,
Yeah,
you know.
that's fair. Well, got me there. Yeah, I will say. I mean, actually, the past like week or so, uh, yeah, like the past week, I've decided to. I hesitate to call it a diet, but I've gone on a sort of a small diet where the only thing I'm doing is just trying to eat less. Because I've been working out, which I've been consistently working out for a full year now. I'm very proud of that, and it's just been like muscle training, and it's not like super intense because all I have is like I do it at home. I don't have like a home gym or any equipment. I just have a set of two 20-pound dumbbells. But I get a good bit of workout from them, so I've been building muscle. Um, and I was like, okay, I'm fucking fat tub of lard. I need to lose some weight so I can actually see my muscles. And I'm going on like a small diet. This is definitely like this. This is the only thing I'm eating today. I haven't eaten it all today. This is the only thing I'm eating today. And that's pretty much how I've been doing things. Like normally, I just eat Subway because I work at Subway and I can get free sandwiches, and then I don't have to spend money on food. So I usually eat like a total of like a foot-long sandwich a day, and then like maybe something else. But I've cut it down to like a 6-inch a day, and then like that's pretty much it. But that's going pretty well. And speaking of Subway, of the place I work, I've got well, one story and one event, I'll call it, recently. So the event that happened, I'll start with that because I think that's a little less interesting compared to the epic story I have. The event was just yesterday, actually. We had an order of quite a abundance. It
Biblical
was
proportion.
Yeah, so it was 7 buses had ordered ahead of time, and they had like it was just like ham and turkey sandwiches, but it was 7 buses full of like kids from a school going on like a field trip, and they wanted to order. They ordered catering through Subway, our Subway, because we were, I think they weren't going to a destination near us, but we were like I think a halfway point or something. They wanted to pick up food or something to that effect, and 7 buses, bunch of sandwiches. I think it was somewhere around like 300 plus sandwiches, something like that. I don't know the exact number, but that was enough for our boss to completely close down the store for 3 hours,
My God.
and we just made sandwiches for well, not 3 hours. We actually ended up doing it in 2 hours because we're that good. But we had shut down this entire store for like 2 hours to focus solely on making these sandwiches, which we also like did plenty of prepping the day before as well. But that was a pretty immense undertaking, and then actually it wasn't that awful. We we have very good people on staff, so it was done very efficiently and everything went very smoothly. But I got a $40 tip. Well,
Damn right.
there was 4 people on staff, and everyone got a $40 tip from the schools, or the school that was buying these
School of
sandwiches.
fish.
Yeah, it was
Fish,
epic.
fish, fish.
And so that concludes the event that was happening. But as for the story that I have, it's It's quite a story. This might be one of the most like weird, interesting stories I have in a while. Um, like this is curse the crackhead type shit here. It was very interesting. So what happened was I went in just this Sunday, and I got in there at 3, which is, I work weekends. I go in at 3, and when I got there, of course, I don't even think it was 3 yet because I got there early, just a little bit early. I don't even think it hit 3 o'clock yet. My other coworker was still there, who was working the morning shift, and it hadn't even hit 3 o'clock yet. And this guy walks in, which is by no means out of the ordinary. That happens all the time. People walking in like at 3 o'clock. I mean, just it happens. It's normal. But what wasn't normal was the guy himself. And so he comes in, he orders a sandwich, and I guess that we're doing like this deal now or some shit where it's like 4 different sandwiches are like value sandwiches now. And one of them is just ham and salami. You can get it for like $3.99 or something, which is a pretty good deal for $3.99 6-inch ham and salami. I mean, it's not bad. But he ordered that, and I did the meats, and then I passed it off to my coworker who was doing like the vegetables on it. And the first sign of him being weird, which I mean, I guess this isn't the most weird thing to do, but he got lettuce and tomato on the sandwich, and then had it toasted. Which, of the vegetables to put on before it's toasted, those are probably the 2 worst vegetables you could put on before having the sandwich toasted.
Absolutely.
Like onions, peppers, any of the peppers, like understandable. Spinach is like a maybe, like that kind of makes sense. Like was how some people like will cook spinach and stuff like that. Like most other things, but like tomatoes and lettuce. Like those are the 2 things that maybe. Well, okay, maybe not tomatoes, but definitely lettuce. Lettuce is just like it's just gonna like wither in the fucking toaster. I'm like, I don't know why you're doing that. Tomatoes maybe make sense, but with like it's not like actually like cooking them or anything. It's just warming them up. So now you have warm tomatoes, and it's like that's just I don't see how that's appetizing. But that's we're just getting to the shallow end of what's going on here, because I go up to the register then as my coworker's doing the vegetables, and I forget. Do you remember who you have deals with? Because I have a deal with like one person. I don't remember who it was.
I'll just take all of them. I don't care.
That's fine. That works for me.
I think the one that I didn't have was Beth. Maybe. But she's by my apartment anyway, so I don't care.
All right. Well, yeah, that works then. I don't have to worry about it.
I've got a shit ton on me.
Yeah, I've started growing the funny granddaddy purple, so I think I'm gonna start selling that, and you can just anything that's OG Kush, you can sell that, and I'll do the
I'll take
other stuff.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna get a little bit more before I put it up for sale, though.
No problem.
Yeah, I go up to ring up this fine gentleman, and I think while I'm like getting the total on that, I forget his exact wording, but it was something to do. He was asking about. I think it was like what he wanted to know what my perception of the term alpha male was.
Oh Jesus fuck! Oh
He's
my
like, what is your perception of the
Nothing
term
could have
alpha?
prepared me for that.
Yeah, so that he said that, and I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be one of these days, isn't it?" And oh boy, so he went on about this. I originally he started like the next topic he started going on. I didn't think was connected, but it definitely came around, and he didn't explicitly connect the 2 topics, but it was very much implied that they were connected, because he then goes on to say something of the effect that he's been in a few times before. At least I think he spoke very weirdly like his use of words, and it confused me so horribly. And I also just kind of wasn't listening because I did not give like as soon as he said alpha male, I was like, I'm not listening to this fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
But I still listened because I wanted to have something funny to talk about. And he said something to the effect like he was in a few times. I this is the first time I ever seen him, so I don't know if he was actually in the store a few times before, but he I guess said he was because he was ordering the sandwich or something, and he said something to the effect of, when he comes in to get this sandwich, all the females on staff will give him the right deals or whatever, like the what the deal's supposed to be, but there was one guy which like who didn't like he was ringing him up and the guy didn't give him the correct deal or something. And I was thinking in that moment, well, the only other guy we have on shift is Mad Max.
I was gonna
So
say.
that's gotta be him. And then he goes on saying something to the effect of, he's like, yeah, I don't know, man. He might just be a hater of mine. He sure, man. Go ahead and think that. Like, I know for a fact that Mad Max has never met you before, and just has no opinion of you because again, he just never met you. But sure,
Yeah.
he's a hater. He hates you and he hates your guts and he wants to see you fail in life, which is why he's charging you an extra $2 for your sandwich. But then he goes on and he's like saying something about it. He was like, yeah, I think he was just jealous of me. I think has something to do with, I think the ladies like taller men, and I think he was just jealous of me because I'm taller than him, and I gave off like I don't think he said aura, but I don't know. He
That is
was
actually the fucking worst ever.
yeah. So he basically, what I could tell from what he was saying was he was implying that Mad Max was jealous of him because he's taller and therefore more popular with the ladies. And he knows he's more popular with the ladies because they gave him the deal for the sandwich. But because Mad Max was jealous of him, that he's getting all the ladies, Mad Max and his girlfriend that he loves, he's jealous that the random dude in front of him is getting all the ladies. So he upcharged him money, and he's a hater. And
Yeah. Sounds reasonable to me.
I just sat there. I was like, "You are saying the most bullshit things in the world. Like, what is going?" And oh my god, what was it? I don't know if he said something else or if it was while he was saying this. No, I think he said something else, but I didn't catch it because, oh my god, what was it? I can't remember for the life of me. But he said something, and as he was saying it, he like unzipped his jacket, I think, to show me his shirt. And I just refused to look down at his shirt because he was absolutely obviously just showing me his shirt.
Absolutely.
The only thing I
ovulating.
noticed, yeah, the only thing I noticed about his shirt, which he had two shirts on, like an undershirt, and then the shirt on top of it was the one he was showing me. It was ripped to fucking shreds. Even if I looked at it, I probably couldn't read it because it was in tatters. Like I honestly like, I almost thought he was homeless because he walked in and like he had his jacket zipped up and all you can see was like a tattered shirt underneath, and I was like, this guy's like, he's buying like the cheapest fucking sandwich on the fucking menu. Like this guy has got nowhere to go. And
Yeah.
he was just showing me his shirt while it's saying something. And I was like, and that's when it hit me like, oh, yeah, that thing about alpha male really came back around, and he's genuinely implying that he's an alpha male. Oh my god.
What a sad
Yeah,
individual.
that was, it's people like that I see, and I think to myself, like, man, maybe life isn't so bad. Maybe I'm not a fat, stupid chud.
Maybe I'm not the chud I thought I was.
Yeah, maybe I'm not as chuddy as I thought. But that was certainly an interesting experience,
No
to say the
doubt.
least. But with that experience, I think that's a good place to end it off for today's episode of StenchCast. It has been a
Yeah.
long one, It's probably going to be like an hour and a half because I've been recording for an hour, which I started recording whenever we did that break.
I've
Did
had
the
my
same thing
dick in my
before.
hand the whole time.
He has had his dick in his hand the whole time. I can confirm that. We're on FaceTime right now. He's been showing me the
It's
entire
quite
time.
impressive.
Yeah.
The
So,
grip this man.
and you could check that out on our Patreon now.
Patreon hasn't been
Um,
updated in quite some time.
yeah. I think the only way it will actually get updated is if we start getting us like a actual following on the YouTube, and then
Yeah,
I have a reason to actually do that. But
absolutely.
um, that's
What the
unlikely.
fuck? The fucking meth burner thing is just not working at all.
Epic.
Like I think I'm gonna have to restart my fucking game for the 80th time today.
Yeah. Well, we're ending the episode, and I'm gonna go get something to eat, so you can do that after I leave.
Okay.
But yeah, so thank you everyone for tuning in. If you've even made it this far, which most people probably haven't, most of the three people, so there's probably one person, that
Yeah.
freak, you freak. Yeah, thanks for tuning in to StenchCast. We hope to continue this for the rest of the summer, unlike we did last summer where we put out like 4 episodes and said fuck that. Um, but
Yeah, no, I definitely hope to keep this going all summer.
yeah. Um, Hopefully, I keep my YouTube going or not keep it going, but start getting back on the video editing train, getting shit
Yeah.
done here. Um, Fuck, what do I usually say? I say something like, check out our individual channels with our videos. Check out the other StenchCast episodes. We're on YouTube. That's it. We're on YouTube, and if you want to see some different platforms, share with your friends. Get more people on the StenchCast train, watching StenchCast, listening to StenchCast, whatever. We'll get Spotify back going. We'll get Patreon up. You can get a bunch of different content, exclusive shit, and all that bogus garbage and stuff. I still have a Patreon exclusive recording for like episode 20 something that is just on my computer for like 2 years and has never made it out of the fucking hard drive because I've never done shit with the Patreon, and it's been sitting there. It's like a almost hour long recording of us playing Supreme Commander talking about bullshit. So
Yeah.
if you ever want to see that, you gotta tell your friends to watch StenchCast so that we can grow bigger and I can actually have a reason to do that. But
Fuck off.